by the end of this voice for no fucking reason. Which is shocking how after I bring up Jared Kushner and his $2 billion, suddenly Hunter disappears from the conversation. Were you this vocal about Hillary and her emails? Oh, you mean Hillary's emails that did not contain any classified documents, even though James Comey came out right before the election and lied and said that there were over 50 classified documents in her emails, and he had to come back out again later and retract that statement because he fucking lied right before the election? No, because frankly, I was not involved in politics then as I am now. But if Hillary Clinton committed a crime, which to the Department of Justice and FBI have not found proof that she did, but if they do, then she should be prosecuted. I know it's shocking to people like you with such few folds in your brain that other people could believe that their elected leaders or potentially elected leaders should actually be held accountable, but we do in fact believe that they should be held accountable. He retracted it way before he left the FBI so that she wouldn't sue him for defamation. And she pled the fifth less times than one. That's correct. That's correct. Donald Trump and his investigation, the investigation into the Trump Organization finances in Manhattan, he pled the fifth over 500 times. Do you know what the fifth is? No, classification does not matter in the crimes they were looking for evidence of during the Mar-a-Lago search. I do not know what statutes they were evaluating with Hillary, so I would not know if the fucking classification matters. However, you people keep saying there were classified documents on her server when there weren't. That is a dog who could literally eat you alive, but okay. Their mentality is fascinating as also at the same time. It's sad and pathetic, and I think that that's why they're so easily driven to violence, because people who can't work things out with their words often react with violence. And that comes from having smooth brains, I guess. I don't fucking know. Biden hasn't done anything useful. He made the biggest meaningful investment in climate change ever. Passed the bipartisan infrastructure bill. He passed the American Rescue Plan. He passed college student debt relief. He passed the CHIPS Act. He passed the PACT Act for veterans. I don't know. It kind of sounds like he did a lot, actually. So, you're the only one having a tantrum. No, I'm just loud. That's coming from the person screaming and losing her voice. Again, just loud. So he is still from, I don't know what you're trying to say. Biden is driving the U.S. into the ground. Literally how? Please tell me how. What has he done? What part of the U.S. is going into the ground? It's the people that like you, that like think like Baltimore is like a desolate, destroyed city and fucking that. I can't. Most of that is killing the economy. No, it's actually not. The economy was going too well, too quickly, and so it overheated. That's how inflation works, basically. And so now, yeah, I don't think that was an intended side effect. It is unfortunate. However, the other aspects of the economy are still trending very high and very well, including the jobless claims. They're trending very low, which is very good. Okay. Dismiss. Now, that is confusing to a lot of economists at the moment, because generally that is not what happens when inflation happens. Have you looked at your 401k since you took office? I'm sorry, you think I don't know that the stock market exists and what's happening with it? Okay, thanks. You literally do not know how inflation happens.
Introducing the first ever.
Yes, I literally do. But you people have proven so incapable of taking in any new information that I thought I'd dumb it the fuck down for you. But go off, King. Whoever called me sweetheart, please block them. Since Reagan cut the tax on the rich. Well, so did Donald Trump. Oh, and the stock market is Main Street America. I forgot. You were talking about the whole economy, right? And the stock market is all bullshit. First of all, it is all corporations taking advantage of working people, just like the gas prices. Gas prices and the price of oil did not keep pace, when usually they keep pace. And why is that? Because they were able to price gouge, because we have not had consequences on fucking monopolies in this country for like 100 years. And that is what is destroying this country, first of all, is the fact that we have not taken any action on monopolies in like 100 years. You have no clue. Well, I gotta get out of here because you don't even have Economics 101. Okay, cool. So glad you told everyone how I was wrong though. You must not have a 401k. Maybe you live in your parents' basement. Well, that is the view of the downtown of my city in my large apartment. But okay, you tell me how unsuccessful I am. They took action against AT&T back in the 80s, and that was on the monopoly. Great, they did it once.
Here's the problem, Tate. Nobody knows what Hulu.
Oh, just under the one president they price gouged? They price gouged under Biden in a completely different way than anything they did under Trump. Now, I'm not saying they did not, because as soon as the pandemic